Restart your Elgato Stream Deck software. Well, that I can try to do. Quit Stream Deck. Hey, did you know that if you quit the Stream Deck, pressing keys won't have any effect until you launch this app again? I am shocked by this revelation. Okay, there's me. Hi, everybody. I'm Stephen Thomas. It's a Sunday. I am so tired from working at my mom's yesterday. I am obliterated. Getting under the house, hanging stuff up, putting flooring down. It was crazy. Spare ribs, you say? That sounds amazing. I went to a fast food restaurant and got Raising Cane's chicken earlier. And I don't know if I'm going to eat anything the rest of the day because I'm trying to lose weight. And that was way beyond the dietary things. I've not had good ribs in a long, long time. My dad made some. He's got a smoker. Am I getting the new FIFA game? Right now, the answer to that is doubt. I think it's what do they even call it? It's just EA football or something like that. It doesn't look like they've done any improvements to it. I think the next game I buy when it goes on sale will be Super Mega Baseball 4, and we will do the baseball series alongside of this. See if I can get my Stream Deck to pop back up here. FC 24. I've also been looking at a couple of other games that I might do. There's a lot of things I want to do. It's just there's time. The time is really interesting. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, it looks like it is. Let me try to switch this around. We'll just jump over to this. Okay, yeah, that's working. Okay, it's working again. Yay! It's great for exercising too. Well, I'm not going to pay full price for it. That's just the bottom line. I miss it too. It seems like they've updated it, but I think you'd have to pay about $60 right now to get the new stadiums and the game. But no, it's not worth that much. I will wait till it goes on sale. And then I'll look at that. The new college football game scares me, though I'm hearing that maybe Madden has had some updates and it's okay. So I'm waiting to see more people because I feel like it may be one of those things where they release the game and it works well for about 2-3 weeks and then they do some kind of patch that breaks it. All right, so just looking at where we're standing at in the league right now, we've played 12 games, so we do have a game in hand. We're sitting in 4th place. If we win this game, we will still be in 4th place. If we lose, we could still be in 4th place. We've won 7 of our 12, which is nice, but you got to look at some of the teams up top, Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth. They've won 9 of 12 and 9 of 13. We have Middlesbrough coming up. They've won 6 of 12. They are about mid-table now. If you look over there at the player stats, and I'll hide myself so you all could see this. What did I say, Zero? Did I say games? Whatever. Logha Kit has the highest average. Man, I really wish we could get him full time, but it's not going to happen. He's worth way too much money for us. And he plays for FC Bayern. So yeah. We're not going to bring the German sensation, the Asian sensation over. Scott McNabb, I'm actually thinking after this Middlesbrough game, we offer him a new contract. I think we need to lock him down and put a very high buyout on him. He still doesn't want a lot of money, only about $300,000 a year. He's making $255 now. So I think if we put a high buyout on him, there's a lot of teams that are very interested in him. Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest, Oxford, Sheffield. So a lot of teams up in the Premier League. We're definitely going to try to put a higher buyout on him. He's only got $2 million right now. So I think trying to sneak like a $10 million on him or something that could really support the club going forward. Let's see here. Goals. We don't have anybody in the top 3, unfortunately. I want to say that Oko Flex or Cockit is our leading goal scorer. assist. Christian Pulisic. Man, you know, I'm still just bitter that he didn't want to come play for us. Lockout Kit's up here on a lot of this. But yeah, we've only got one major injury going. So let's take a look at the month of October going into, we're down here. We've got Middlesbrough, and then we will jump over into November. The season seems to be going pretty quick. Ipswich, McCocky Pants is coming up. Brentford, Everton, that's going to be a big game. Burnley's big game. And then we got some teams mid-table and bottom. So we'll see how things go making it through the month of October. In the cups right now, we've been doing well. We are actually in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. So if you look, I think, oh, you can't show the tree, can you? So Oxford, Man United, West Ham, Tottenham, Leicester, and Drake. We go to Leicester to play. Fulham and Man City play each other. So, yeah. And we've actually been doing a rotated squad for most of this. So that makes me feel pretty good about it. I mean, I think we're good at this point. I don't think we should really worry about anything else. I don't think we get any money for it. I mean, we'll get money for this next game because their stadium holds 40,000. So that'd be interesting. Yeah, our Okoflex is our leading scorer right now with 7 goals. Then our old guys all have the yellow cards. So we'll have to see how things just materialize going forward. But I've kept all my promises because that's what heroes do. Or like church today, God keeps his promises. So there it continues over in a Football Manager. Hey, Mad Martin, how are you doing?
Hello there.
No, I put a couple of games, you are asking games I've been playing. There's 2. Cayman, who drops in the stream every once in a while, sent me a wrestling game that looked really interesting. And then I put another one on here, but I don't even see it on my list right now, which is really weird. I literally just put it on here before I streamed. And it's not there. That's suspicious. It says it's on my wish list, but it's not. And it says that's on my wish list. I don't see them, though. Oh, here it is. Yeah, We Who Are About to Die. It's a gladiator type game. It looked really interesting, so I think I might look into that. All right, so let's get to the first game today. We have Middlesbrough on the road. They are sitting in 10th place. They dropped down this last time. So I do need to pay attention. We do have some tired bodies. Forsen is also being rest for some reason. I'm not sure why. Morgan Rogers is wore out. So we're going to start Janelle Bennett today. And Alex Murphy is actually wore out. I'll start Pickwell. We're coming off, 2 days rest from the last game, I think. Is that what's got us down a little bit? Yeah, we had Blackburn and Derby, and yeah, so we've had a lot of games in this past week. So that's kind of why the team's a little bit tired. So we're going to have to rotate just a little bit. Matty Pollock is wore out too. But Ben Goodliff is definitely not able to come in. He's wore out. Lockhart Kit needs to be on the bench. Sam Mather, I would love to have him right now, but just not going to happen. So yeah, we might not be able to come into this one and run quite a bit. Hey, Dells, how are you doing?
Hello there.
Hope you had a good weekend. Unfortunately, I think this is what we're going to have to go to. I'll turn the tempo down just a little bit. My NFL team is the Baltimore Ravens. We've signed a lot of defense, as always. All right, they're inconsistent. We're in strong form. We won our last 4. We've been playing well, but we are going in with a little broken up team right now. Defense wins championships. That's exactly how Baltimore's won their 2 that we have. I mentioned everybody. All right, let's take a look at this. We got Mason Burstow back up. Hopefully he's getting back to form. Janelle Bennett going to start next to Oko Flex today. Looks like our old League One days. Doyle, Prioste. I feel like I should. He was. No, I think he was okay. Let me go back. Hey, Veggie, how are you doing?
Hello there.
Matty Longstaff back there. Pickwell, Mingalvio, Pollock, and Curtis in the back line. Lewis Lord in. They've got M. Vogo, Morcillo, and Marquinhos. Is that the Marquinhos? It is. Wow. Perron, Balderson, and Douglas Louise. Okay. In midfield. Norrington, Davies, Buffonge, Vandenberg, and Castillo in the back line, and Keller in goal. Michael Carrick is their manager. Darren England is the official. It's 53 degrees and raining out there. So let's get it on. We played well last one. 0, it's my party, and I can say it the way that I want to. You realize that some words are interchangeable, right? Corner kick for them. Davies gets a hold of it. Oko Flex sends it out. Morsi keeps it. This is dangerous. Davies pops it over, and Lord will grab that one. Okay. Drop back to a balanced attitude. We need teenagers with attitude. We'll give some encouragement to the lads. Yeah, only 21,469 nice fans in attendance here at Riverside Stadium. I'm guessing it's called that because it's at the Riverside. Okay, we are... What's going on, guys? What are y'all doing here? We're working the ball in the box, so that's not the issue. They come on the tag. Balderson out on the side. Bennett putting some defense on him. Rones, and then Morsi will take... Oh, no. They're going to get a penalty kick here in the 32nd minute. I think. Who committed the foul? It won't let me click. Curtis. They are indeed. Perron comes up to take it. Can the Lord provide for us here? He does! What a block! Yes! Curtis gives up the penalty.
You followed the channel. You know what you did was wrong, but the question is, how are you going to make things right?
Hey, FM Streamer 29, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that.
Hello there.
All right, we're going to go into the locker room. Now the problem is we're just not. Nell Bennett's already like wore out. We've got a lot of. Okay, let's be a little bit more direct on the passing here. Get rid of that. I'm going to move Oko Flex over here. I'm going to bring in Lockhart Kit. And then midfield. Galvio's not having a good day, unfortunately. That'll be the only changes I think I'll make now. I'm going to point at everybody because that brings out the best in everybody. When you point at people, it's like I'll point at you. Middlesbrough and Drake FC here. 60 minutes in. Throw in for them. We'll cross it over. Castillo cuts in. He's in the box. Dangerous. We'll head it out. Doyle heads it out. Fry's going to end up with it. Balderson plays it back. Morrissey, Buffonge. Vandenberg sends it over. Marquinhos. Balderson in the corner. Sends it in. They're going to get a goal. Douglas Luiz, his first of the season. So much for our good form. All right. We need to make some changes here if we're going to do something. Yeah, this really didn't help out at all, did it? Burstow's not playing good either. We do need to kick it into a high gear here. I'm going to demand more. Nothing's really changed. All right, we need to go for some changes midfield. Let's bring in Jacopo and Boyd. Get them out there. I'm going to bring in Lewis on defense. And then Scott McNabb. I mean, we're just going to throw bodies out there at them now. Let's go attacking. Actually, I may on the last. Let's switch to this and really start pushing. Try to get some points out of this. We're going to start playing a little bit more forward. Let's go very attacking in the last little bit. Time's running out, though. 3 minutes of extra time. Looks like we're going to drop this one to Middlesbrough. And we are. Drake's after a great run of form. We run into a team that just got one past Lord. And of course, it was another player scoring his first goal. Tell him I don't like what I saw here. Drops us down to 7th, and that's technically out of the playoffs. So we did not take advantage of our game in hand. Send my assistant. I don't feel like going and talking to them. We did have to rotate a lot that game. Probably being tired had something to do with it. It's not excuses, though. We do have kind of a rivalry game coming up with Ipswich Town. Joe Osoro was the player of the week. We need to go in with McNabb and try to... Oh, yeah. Renewing his contract. Okay. Yeah. He wants 4 years. I really want 10 million on that. Now, look, if you want that much money, that gets locked in. His man, his agent is just a shithead. I'll be quite honest. Yeah. His agent just keeps going up and up and up and up. Milking that friendly relationship of patience for all it's worth. Look, I like these guys, but they've got to realize that we have limits. And those limits... Okay, recovery, match review, match review. Kind of want to work on attack this week. Ipswich boss needs a win against Drake FC. Kieran McCocky Pants McKenna responds to transfer talk. He discusses relegation battle. Well, I would love to prevent him from getting that. Drake FC's home advantage gives us the edge. I'll go talk to the media. By the way, how are you doing, Grimmeth? Hope you're having a good weekend. Drake FC's meeting with Ipswich was a fair while ago. What do you make of your chance in this one? We've improved leaps and bounds since then. Is there any team news could you share against the match? A couple minor tweaks, but nothing fundamental. It's a win over a local rival in Ipswich, as good as it gets, or does it quite matter to you? People want to go to work these days after the match with bragging rights, and I'd like to give that to them. Given the history between the two teams, there's incredible hunger from the Drake FC fans to get one over on Ipswich. Smile warmly. These matches excite me. That's why we're into soccer. But the fact is, the added weight of the expectation from the fans in matches like this could sometimes cause head coaches to crack a bit. You seem to handle it pretty well. Can the same be said of Kieran Cocky Pants McKenna? I'm going to wag my favor. He does seem to be vulnerable, and I hope we can capitalize on his signs of weakness. Do you agree with those who say that EFL Championship wouldn't be the same without matches like this? Soccer is about passion. Zeros in chat. I want you to realize it says soccer in this game. What sort of response are you looking for from your players after a disappointing result against Middlesbrough? We know we weren't good enough. We're going to bounce back. Good Lord, this is the longest press conference we've had in a long time. Are you confident in your preparations? Open arms. We prepared thoroughly. Again, just not a lot of rest between these games. We've had 6 games back to back to back to back to back. Andrew Morin, who are you? Oh, these are reports that I asked for a long time ago. Highly recommended players, you say. This guy is Isaac Schneider. What letter? That's a tongue emote. That's not a real letter. That's a Orvoldson. He's 27. He's a little too old to go for that. That's a letter. You're just American. Nonsense. Now, this kid's 20. See, he's somebody. Daniel Ingi Sigurdsson. He's got some great physicals. He's 6 foot. He's not consistent, but he's 20. He wouldn't get a work permit, but we could maybe bring him in and loan him out. Is that how that works? I still don't think I quite understand the work permit system at all thoroughly in this game. Bring him in for 2 weeks just to see what he's made of. We'll have him trained to the Mulan soundtrack. We'll make a man out of you yet. All right, we're sitting in 7th place. We do have a game in hand again. 3 points could put us right back up in the 4th. But we could come out and play. We are playing Ipswich, who are battling relegation right now. Our financial status is okay. We did lose $1 million again last month. Hopefully the lads are ready to go. Tommy Doyle is wanted by Watford. What? All right, let's go back in here. What if I go 8 million? I'm going to take that off. Take that off. He really does not want to go above. They got 7 million on him, so we'll see if that works. Okay, what's going on here? Fit until fit until fit. Well, we got 7 million on it, so we're okay. Jacopo Zappizzotti, another player who's not ours. Finished second for goal of the month. Oh, that's got to be that launched one he took way outside the box. All right, here's third place on goal of the month. Looks like Redding is going to be the one. Anthony up to Delort. Ooh, that was kind of dirty. Just went across the keeper, though. I mean, I think the whole play was really good, not just the shot. All right, this is us against Blackpool. Yeah, this is when he launched it from like way downtown, I think. Boom! Yeah, that was dirty. Let's see what the goal of the month is to beat that. It's probably going to be a little ground roller. Oh no, that was good. Holy cow. Okay, that may be the first time we've seen an actual goal of the month that looked really well. I finished third for coach of the month. Vladimir Petrovic beat me and Marcelino. Jerks. Yeah, he won all of his 4 of his matches. I guess that makes sense. I am sad to report that defense Luis Valverde has suffered a significant setback in his attitude lately. I feel the player has taken a turn for the worse in his development and as a result of off-field events and has displayed an unprofessional attitude since then. Well, he's on our under 21s. Now, how do we know if he's doing bad things? Recent decline. Worsened slightly on his tackling, which is 14, and his decisions over the last 2 months. I don't think I could change any of this since he's on the... He's working on his decisions. Don't know what else to do for the boy. All right, the board gave me a B+ for my job. They're very pleased with my overall leadership of the team, but I just get a B. Fans are probably going to get... The fans gave me a B-. All right, we're at home today against Ipswich. They're sitting in 19th. They got a -3 goal difference. All right, let's... Yeah, we do got players again that are wore out. We'll bring in Drew Pickens today. Lockhart Kit. Broco Flex. Tommy Doyle's wore out. Bring in Sanders for him. Eddie Longstaff is wore out. Iago is a little bit wore out, so I think I'll start Iacopo for him. Or Jacopo. Both of my dudes are wore out. Mason Burstow's the least amount of wore out. Bennett. They feel Tommy Doyle should have been picked. The guys wore out, but yet the team's upset about that. They're inconsistent. We're still strong form. We won 4 of the last 5. Let me put my hands on my hips. When we dip, you dip, I dip, we dip. Oh, they're interviewing me in the tunnel. I wonder why. How have your team been able to make this place such a fortress of late? Our fans give us such an advantage. They're the reason we're able to do so well at home. How pleased are you with the team's recent record in front of goal? I hope it lasts forever. Goals are our richest commodity, and it's great to watch. All right, here's what we got here. Kieran McCocky Pants McKenna. I love adding the Mick to the cocky pants. Chaplin, Lavery, and George up front. They got Darian Harper in midfield. They got 5 in the back. Leaf Davis, O'Shane Murray, Bernard, Coleman, and Dewberry. Southwood in goal. We've got Burstow, Rogers, and Cockett up front. And Gabo, Zappazotti, and Forson. Our whole midfield's replaced today. Murphy, Binks, Goodliff, and Pickens in the back line. Lewis Lord in goal. Stuart Atwell is your official. He's given out a lot of yellow cards. 53 degrees here at Jack White Stadium. And we'll see what's going to happen today. Hopefully the lads can come out and play just a little bit more. Corner for us. Lockout Kit to take it. Swings it over. Binks. And he gets nose. Good lift. It had Binks' name, but they both went up for it, and Goodliff, Ben Goodliff gets his head on it. 1-0 Drake's here in the first 7 minutes. My sound effect was a little late. It's okay, though. We're really going at him here. Lockout Kit takes another corner. Binks! Oh, and that's off the crossbar. We'll get another corner, though. We're really dominating them in the air right now. Kit to take this one, and that's headed away. We had absolutely nobody out there to recover that one. That's unfortunate. Throw in for them. Dewberry in the Chaplin. We'll send it to, oh, Binks gives up another penalty.
Disappointed!
Why? Why are we doing this? So the pressure on Lois Lord, he'll go against Chapman. Or Lewis Lord, not Lois. Come on, can you do it again, buddy? No. That is literally their first shot of the game. He guessed right, he just didn't go far enough. But really, this gets stuck in. It's a feature that really breaks your team. I'll give some encouragement to the lads. We have creeped back up in the 5th place. We could get 4th if we could get a win, but throw in here for us. Ngabo. We'll clear that out. Binks cuts it off. Orson and Ngabo way over to Pickens. Drew Pickens, the youngster, comes in, sends it to Rogers. Rogers cuts in, takes a shot, it's blocked. Zappazotti. Forson back to Goodlift. Back out to Pickens. Pickens looking. Pickens back to Goodlift. Back to Pickens. Pickens sends it in. It's headed away. Zappazotti to Rogers. Back to Forson. Zappazotti. Binks. Binks over to Zappazotti. Zappazotti loses it. Murphy comes up. He'll send it over to Ngabo. In the Rogers. Burnstow puts it in the back of the net. There's great ball movement, and there's what we just saw there. Ngabo finds the line. Rogers the extra pass. Burstow blows it past the defender. 2-1 Drake's lead here in the 35th minute. Yeah, that's one of the best things I've seen from us for a while. Corner here. Cockett sends it in. Rogers. It's off the crossbar. We'll kick it out. Ben Goodliff gets it in. He'll charge in. Zappazotti hops it over. Cockett by himself. Got time to play. Brings it in. Shoots. And Gabo. It's... Ooh. Southwood lucky. It fell right at his feet. All right, we're going to go into the locker room. We got 2-1 lead. Front line's playing really well. Back line's kind of iffy. Midfield, some guys who haven't really played together with each other are kind of doing okay. Throw in here. Alex Murphy to take it. Zappazotti forcing. Back to Murphy. Lewis Binks. Goodliff. Goodliff pops it over. Here's Rogers. Rogers in the box. Pulls it back. He's got Murphy. Murphy. He'll pull it back. He's got Forson. Forson takes a big shot. It's off the crossbar. Pickens gets that one back. They'll keep the... Oh, they'll end it. Forson with that shot from way downtown. That was kind of crazy. I didn't think he would do that. I mean, we're pouring it on them right now. But we've only got one goal to show for it. Bring Janelle Bennett in. I don't like all of our guys in midfield who've got these... Two subs just to protect some players that are tired in the cards. 72 minutes in, we're still leading 2-1. They've made a substitution. All right, Burstow's getting wore out. Let's bring in Scott McNabb. All right, 10 minutes to go. Rain's starting to come down a little harder here. Throw in for the Drakes. Murphy he's doing some bicep curls or something there. Binks over to Ben Goodliff. Goodliff, Zappazotti. Zodi in the McNabb. McNabb takes a shot. Oh my God! Scott McNabb is something special. Doink. Off the crossbar into the back of the net. 3-1 Drake's leading here. Oh, free kick here. Zappazotti says it over, and Binks couldn't bring it down enough. 4 minutes of extra time here. The Drakes looking like they're going to head out with 3 points and a 4th place standing in the league table. And that's exactly how it's going to end. Morgan Rogers was the player of the match, even though I subbed him off very early. I'm kind of shocked by that. All right, everybody's happy. Good bounce back after our loss. Did you honestly believe you could take advantage of their poor form? Every game starts 0-0 or 0-0. The players still believe and confidence in themselves to get victories. Ipswich region form didn't really factor into the game plan. There seems to be a real buzz around the team at the minute. How far could it take you? At its core, soccer is very basic. Happy players mean happy fans, and as club pulling in the same direction gets results. I mean, they're still 1 point out of the relegation. Cocky Pants may get fired this year. He's been with them forever. Let's go answer the same questions in the press conference. You must be happy with that result, given the importance of a match, both of the fans. Smile warmly. I'm delighted with the result and the performance of the guys. That result moves Drake FC into the playoff places, gives us a platform to build on. Hitting the woodwork 3 times during the course of the match must have been frustrating to watch. You begin to question whether or not it's been your day. Fortunately, we managed to win despite some bad luck. Yeah, it could have been 6-1 after all. Your team looks set on course to realize long-term objectives. We don't want to let up now. No time for complacency. Drake FC rank among the leaders in fouls and cards. It's just how we play. You've turned Jack White Stadium into something of a fortress. Duh. Teams won't relish a trip here because we blast this song 24/7. Even people walking to work here in Tavistock, they hear the white stripes. That would be hilarious, actually. Wang Hee Chan is the player of the week from Hull City. Blackpool fans flattered by Rooney's interest. A Blackpool source today admitted that club would be foolish not to consider someone of Wayne Rooney's caliber for their head coach position, and that they would be stepping up their support should Rooney indicate a willingness to enter discussions. Who's he? Is he not? Oh, he's unemployed. Man, look at those stats. Too bad I couldn't bring him in as an assistant coach. He was fired at Huddersfield 2 years ago, and he's been unemployed. Well, I just suck not looking for him. All right, Brentford coming up. We'll have to do a rotated squad for this one. Actually, we'll have some of the main guys back, but it will still be a rotated squad. I would say we'll probably have to put Pickmore out there on the side. Here's our future youth focuses. Ipswich actually has a kid. Oh, they loaned him in. Never mind. He's loaned in from Liverpool. Okay, I knew they couldn't have somebody like that. Some of these people in like Slovan Liberec, Milan Belej. I bet that just messed up my whole thing. Yeah, that's just not gonna work. Looks like we get some an international break coming up, so I can really push the guys in this next one. It is nice having 4 to 7 players going out on this. Surf Righteous Drake going into this away game with every chance of walking away as slight favorites. Brentford are looking for a win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Sam Curtis has been called up by Ireland head coach John van der Brom for his team to face Albania and Bosnia-Herzegovina. Good job, Sam. Jack Tucker. Tucker's unhappy. I literally gave him playtime. I was going to ask him to go on loan, but that's a conversation we can have another time. Okay. Okay, Alex Murphy is definitely wore out. So David Pickwell is also wore out. But he should be good to go for the game. Let's see how some of these other guys are. Oh, the FA Cup's going. I wonder when we go into that one. Oh, it's after New Year's for that, so we'll have a window. You know, our boy McNabb has not signed that contract yet. He's now our top scorer, too. It's supposed to be near 100 degrees Fahrenheit here in Kentucky this week, and my work's air conditioner is off. I'm not very happy about it because I messaged my manager earlier, and I thought that maybe she would. I even sent her the temperatures this week, and I was like, we're going to cook in the building. And I thought maybe she would take the hint and maybe go ask our director to let us work from home this week so we don't melt. But I guess it's not happened yet. Yeah, 100 degrees. Let's see. What's 37.8 degrees Celsius. There we go. All right, let's see who's ready. Oh, man, they're not going to be ready. I'm going to start them anyway. As the resident commercial HVAC tech, I feel your pain. Not so slow, my nephew does that. He enjoys it. The other day he cut his leg open, had to go get a big tetanus shot and like 7 stitches. But when he's not hurting himself, he really enjoys the job. Max Lane, can you really play that position out there? You know what? I'll give you a start. And put Pickwell on the bench. Pickwell's just not gonna be able to play. I don't know who I'm trying to fool. I'm going to start Jack Tucker, just to start Jack Tucker, and then I'll put in probably Mingalvio. Big money up here, but when it was 100 out, it was 100. Yeah, that's the thing that gets him, he said. Well, I asked him, I go, why are you, he always cuts his legs up real bad. And I said, why are you wearing shorts? And that's what he told me. He's like, he goes, you just get so hot up there on the roof. He's like, wearing pants is not even really beneficial. He's like, yeah, we bring pants if we have to crawl under a building. He said that's what he does. think I'm going to start Lockhart Kit today. All right, we're still in our strong form. We're at Brentford Community Stadium. Sounds lovely. We charge $40 a ticket? Why don't we do that? I'm just going to put my hands in my pockets today. All right, let's see what we got today. We got Burstow, Flex, and Cockit up front. Prioste, Doyle, and Longstaff. Our veteran midfield is back out there. We are starting the Loney out here. I'm kind of worried about him. He's a question mark. Max Celine. Jack Tucker is out there. He's a little tired, so we'll probably have to sub him in half, but I want to give him some minutes so he's happy. Goodliff and Curtis, Lewis Lord in goal. They got Luna up front, Valencia, Fulgini, and Valmark. That is a lot up front. Travis and Torrentes, midfield. Hickey, Sorensen, Hill, and Garetano. Strakosha in goal. Aaron Winter, Aaron with 1A. Jared Gillette is the official today. It's 55 degrees here in London. And it's a kickoff highlight, which terrifies me. Lockhart Kit going to take it down the wing, goes over to Doyle. Doyle, and they're going to get it and come back the other way. Counter is on already. Fugini over to Valencia. Luna. Torrentes. They got Hickey flying down the wing. They've got members. Valencia, and they're going to get a goal here in the first 33 seconds.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
Disappointed!
Wow.
What are you doing, step bro?
Wow, our defense just got embarrassed. That is probably the earliest goal, the quickest goal we've ever let on. $19,733 people just watched us screw the pooch just then. So 21 minutes in. Sam Curtis has possibly suffered a bruised ankle, but we should be able to nurse him through the rest of the match. Man, this sucks. We're going to have to make 2 changes at half, I think. Throwing for us. Curtis in. Ben Goodliff takes control. He'll go over to Jack Tucker. Tucker, Prioste. Up to Oko Flex. Oko Flex turns, sends it over to Curtis out on the end. Curtis, he's got options. Curtis sends it over. It's sent back, and they're going to clear it out. Doyle gets it. Curtis back in. There's Burstow. Burstow, and it's blocked by Strakosha. 34 minutes in. Corner for us. Doyle to take it. Swings it in. It's headed away. Lockhart Kid ends up with it. Kicks it back out to Doyle. Back in. They'll stop it. Throw in for them. They're going to go deep. We'll head it away. They'll keep it alive right outside the box. We get it here where we send it out to Burstow. Burstow's out front. He's got the whole team of Brentford chasing him. He'll pull it back, hits Matty Longstaff. Longstaff to Curtis. Curtis sends it in. Sorensen tries to send it back out. Cockett ends up with it. Back out to Matty Longstaff. Prioste. Good lift. Curtis again. Curtis, look at the cross. Sends it to Doyle. Doyle, back to Curtis. Back to Doyle. Doyle sends it in. Burstow, it's off the coast. And that kick hit goes back. Oh, my Lord. We get the equalizer, but I feel like it was pulling teeth in this first half to get it. They've controlled 60% of the possession. And finally, we just get a lucky break. Burstow just hits it off the woodwork. And somehow it bounces over the keeper, and Cockett was there. The Asian sensation. So somehow we played our worst half, and we're tied with them. This isn't good enough. Absolutely unacceptable. All right, Sam. Yeah, okay, we'll move Jack Tucker over there, and then I will bring in Mingalvio. I think Mingalvio, I can always move him over there if needed. Slow the tempo down and go a little bit more direct on the passing. All right, everybody's motivated. I'm not going to talk to anybody else. Sam Curtis out. Don't want him to get injured anymore. Definitely don't want to lose a key player. Tucker is so wore out, though. Free kick here. Tommy Doyle sends it in. Good lift. It's over top of the net. Burstow's wore out, too. All right, let's make some changes here. Burstow will bring in McNabb, obviously. Matty Pollock can play out there, you say. Okay. We're bringing in Ngabo, having Ngabo and Doyle next to each other. I think that's a powerful front. Of course, we go straight to a highlight where they have the ball. 63 minutes in, they play it down. Valencia. This could be very dangerous. Oh my God, Fulgini with an amazing shot. Well, if they make shots like that, it doesn't really matter. Brentford come to play today. Well, Pollock wasn't even in there yet. That's the sad part. And I'm gonna, okay. That's a corner for them. Lord touches it. Oh my Lord, that was dangerous. But they still have the ball. And they'll get another corner here. Man, they are just dominating. I'll put Mingalvio out there then. All right, let's try to put speed up front. I'm going to go very attacking for the last little bit here. 10 minutes to play. We don't have any subs left. That's right, because of the injury. We got to go. That's all there is to it. Approaching 90 minutes. 4 minutes of extra time. Free kick for us. If it's now or never, if we're going to try to get a point out of this. Ngabo. Back to Aline. He's going to send it forward. Garantino just grabs it. Mingalvio picks it up. Tommy Doyle. Doyle sends it over. And they're going to get it again. Aline will save this one in. Pulls it back. It's in. They'll knock it away. Oh, no. They're on the counter. Come on, guys. Okay, Matty Longstaff tracks it down. 91st minute. Ben Goodliff. We're trying to go deep, but just nobody's home. Mingalvio sends it in. Hickey ends up with it. They're going to go deep now. We'll get it again. It's a tennis match. Doyle loses it. Luna breaks out. Luna takes a big shot. It's over the net. We're going to drop that one. Fulgini got us. That early goal where they just caught us flat-footed. That was embarrassing. Drops us down to 7th place yet again. We just cannot break through. Curtis is out for a couple of days. Send my assistant because I just don't want to deal with the media because I'm selfish. All right, I think I'm going to go into this next game with our super attacking one. Longstaff and Priost are having an issue playing with each other. That's kind of not good.